Oof. I don't know if they're ready for this one, but let me try to simplify it, right? Because faith in itself is not the problem. It's not the religion. It's the unchecked power. It's the power without accountability. And it's people assuming that just because someone holds a position of power, we shouldn't question them. We shouldn't hold them accountable. Or that we should believe all their fun excuses every single time. I believe this is a big part of why religious institutions can be used as shelters by predators, because power and authority create trust, and trust creates access, often access without questioning or accountability. And that's where problems can happen. As someone who's born and raised in an international religious cult, I've seen this happen firsthand, and I've also seen how the abuse of power, not only within the cult as a whole, but specifically within the leadership of that cult, I see how it happens. Unfortunately, I was raised by those people, right? But I also see how this plays out in society today, and how many people are too afraid to question, or they're groomed or gaslit into thinking their questions have no power, thinking they can't make a difference, thinking just little old us can't do anything about this. Or even thinking this is God's highest will and justifying abuse because they're trying to protect their God, their church, their religious party, their political party, a friend or family member. The point, though, is that they tend to prioritize the rights or the safety of whoever they're trying to protect, even if that goes against the innocent. Even if the God they worship told us we should not have tolerance for people who offend a child. I'm with Jesus on that one. Communities and culture that shame people for asking questions are the type of environments that can foster abuse because they go unchecked. And even the victims, they're silenced and they're shamed into submission because they know that if they report, it's likely to not help anyways. It's not one church or denomination, it's a pattern. And I need people to be aware of it because we can reverse engineer this. Awareness reduces the predator's ability to operate. But then we also have to be willing to take the right action, because awareness is not enough. It's just acknowledging the problem. It's going to continue if we don't do something about it. So what can we do about it? Great question. We can not be afraid to ask questions. We can, more importantly, I would encourage you to question everything, not because I want you to be lost and searching for truth. It's because truth isn't afraid of questions. Truth isn't hiding anything. So it doesn't mind being expanded with more truth, with more insights, even with a broader understanding that might redirect this one path that is on. Truth doesn't mind questions. So question, especially when you're made to believe you shouldn't question things, that's when you gotta question more than you even realize. Protecting children requires us to question anything that does not prioritize the safety of children, because silence is what predators count on.